Welcome to the NBA Pub Hub Pub Sports Radio. It is Sunday, May the 8th, and a happy Mother's Day, by the way, to everyone out there. All the moms sacrifice so much for their kids, do so much for them. We appreciate the moms out there. We give them some love here on Mother's Day. Ian Cameron, Skee Profit, Dutch Boy Fresh, Trot Wham, ready to break down the Sunday NBA playoff card. I'm going to give us some love, too, because it was a good day yesterday on the show, thanks to the Golden State Warriors, largely. Thanks to them, we all like them in some form. Skee liked minus 1.5 games for the Warriors in the series. Dutch had the first half with Golden State. I had the team total over with Golden State, and they demolished Memphis last night. And now John Morant concerns with his health as well. So definitely some concerns with Memphis now in that series. We'll see how it goes going into Game 4 on Monday night. And how about Milwaukee finding a way? It looked like Boston was going to not even wait around, and they were going to steal Game 3 from Milwaukee on their home floor. But Milwaukee rescues themselves and pulls it out, a 2-point win. Thankfully for me, plus 2.5 cashes on Boston. So very happy to see that. We'll take it. Let's see what we can do to add to the profits here on the Sunday NBA slate. We will start with game number 4, Western Conference semifinal, 3:30 p.m. Eastern this afternoon. Phoenix Suns and the Dallas Mavericks. Right now, we've got Phoenix currently 2.5-point road favorites here, 214.5 the total in this game. I was on Dallas on Friday. I liked them in that spot. I said this team is too good and too prideful, to I think go down 3-0, even against a great team like the defending Western Conference champion Suns. And Dallas played their best game of the series by far. There's no doubt. Credit to them for that. That was that spot where I like Dallas. Doesn't mean I like them today, though. And I expect Phoenix, we're going to see a much better performance from them here today in Game 4. Still think they're the superior team in this series. Obviously, that was an uncharacteristic shooting night. And look, finally, they got cooled off, right? After shooting 52% and 64% in the first 2 games, a mere 45% from the field for the Phoenix Suns in Game 3. So obviously, the Dallas defense cooled them off quite a bit in the victory. And Dallas, they got, obviously, Luka is going to be Luka. Get, almost 30 points. He had 26 and 13. But really, the difference was Kleba with 14, DFS with 14. How about Reggie Bullock with 15 and Jalen Brunson, a phenomenal performance in Game 3 with 28 points. That's how it's going to get done for Dallas. I mean, if they're going to have any shot to win this series or tie this series today, they need everybody to give Luka a little bit of help, like they did in Game 3. Now, I'd expect Phoenix to be better at the defensive end here today. No question about that. I think that is something you want to keep in mind. The Suns, are probably going to look to clamp down a lot better in this game. As far as the total goes, we finally saw an under. We saw 2 games fly over the total in Dallas. Game 3 stayed under in Dallas in Game 3 after the 2 games in Phoenix flew over. So where do we go with the total here? The total's actually been bet down, 215 to 214.5. I actually think I might look over the total in this game. I think we're going to see, obviously, Phoenix get back to shooting a little bit better. Dallas, will they be able to do what they did? Will they get more than just Luka Doncic stepping up for them like they did in Game 3 is the question. But I lean over the total. And as much as I love Dallas, you guys, in Game 3, I probably could only look to Phoenix here because I know you're going to get Phoenix responding well. Phoenix, you look at we talk about Dallas off a loss. Phoenix, they've been pretty decent as well in that situation overall this year. Off a loss, 16-4, just straight up. That's the Phoenix Suns this year off a loss. And, that's pretty much the situation here with where the point spread is. A win is probably going to be a point spread cover. So 16-4 straight up off a loss. That's a tough track record to go against for the Phoenix Suns. So lean Suns, lean over for me. Skee, what do you think here? Phoenix, Dallas, Game 4.
Yeah, they're keeping Scott Foster away from CP. They're letting them live, especially after they lost the last game. So I just think, they shot below average from their standards as far as how they shot field goal percentage for the season, below average from what they've been doing in the playoffs. They turned the ball over like a little bit under 20 times. I just think, you get a more sharp Suns team tonight after a loss. Like you said, they've only lost 4 games. They have the best record in the league, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I just like the better team. I know the role players still will probably show up for Dallas because they're at the house. But it'll be Suns or nothing for me. I know if for some reason Mavs do happen to win this game, I'll have a heavy position next game. So lean Suns this game though.
Yeah, I like Suns. I like over 214.5. That would be the way I'm going here in this game. They did miss a lot of layups and putbacks at the rim too, Phoenix. I saw that. They missed a bunch of those. A couple of wide open threes wouldn't fall, and that's why their shooting percentage after being 52 and 64 dropped to 45. You got to think that's going to improve a little bit here in game 4 today, at least from the Phoenix side of things. Suns team total may even be something you consider, but I still think Dallas is going to put some pressure on them, and so that's why I like the full game over more. Dutch, what do you think here? Game 4, Suns, Mavs.
Yeah, man. Real quick. Salute to the ladies, gents, and DJs for tuning in. You already know it's all love. Hey, be sure to hit that motherfucking like button, like I'm hitting this plane at GMO. Get you right where you need to be. Yeah, man. Big shout out to Gerald Jones. What was that? KD and Kyrie, new name in the chat. I see you. Mr. Wynn, I see you, my dude. AOD, Paulie Walnuts, everybody joining us on Mother's Day. Hey, man. Happy Mother's Day, like Bobano did say, but just don't appreciate your mother today, motherfuckers. Every day appreciate your moms. But I guess today you could get her some flowers or something, you know. It's nice. But yeah, I see you, Abel. Yeah, this game, man. I like man, I see a lot of motherfuckers on Phoenix, and I know that they are the better team, but man, you know, I don't like betting against Luka the Don. You see this A on the hat. This A don't stand for Atlanta. Don't get it twisted. This is for Alpha. And we know who the motherfucking Alpha is on the motherfucking court tonight. That's Luka the motherfucking Don. But, you know, I am hesitant because, you know, I do think Phoenix is the better team here. I just can't.
Yep.
I see all this love for Phoenix. It makes me really want to get on Dallas a little more. I do have a bet on this game. You know, and usually in the regular season, I don't do too many first quarters and kind of even veer away from first halves a little bit. But the playoffs are a different animal, and I believe there's an edge in the first quarter with the Dallas Mavericks in this game. I just believe it. They're 4-0 against the spread at the house this year, or excuse me, in the playoffs this season. They handled it 3 times in Utah, and then obviously they came out very hot in game 3 here in Dallas against Phoenix. So I look for them to do it again tonight. The role players are going to play. But the main point of this for me is I get my guy. I get the motherfucking Don for the first 12 minutes. He's playing the whole fucking first quarter. He's kind of LBJ in it. So I get him out. You're going to get Dallas wanting to come out. And obviously, you know, the role players, all these cats are going to want to get involved early. Look for Brunson to continue to attack. I'm not going to say Dallas is going to win this game, but I believe they'll be in this game, and I think they will come out and start from the get. Now, obviously, Phoenix is the better team, so for 48 minutes, I tend to think the better team will probably show up, excuse me. But, man, all this shit I see on Twitter, what the fuck is up with Phoenix? Are they trying to jab? They just jab this motherfucker Luka, and all he is busting their motherfucking ass. It's like, show a little motherfucking respect. I don't know if y'all seen all that bullshit they be talking about Luka, but even CP3 and Booker kind of smirking and laughing at his ass in the press conferences, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's one motherfucker you don't want to set off Luka. Don't let these boys show up around him because they will beat Phoenix. If Brunson drops 28 again, you know, Kleber's doing this thing off the bench. I'm not mad at over 1.5 threes if you can get a good number at Kleber. He's been doing this thing off the bench. I like Luka over 3.5 threes as well. It's minus 130 if you can get a better number. Couple props. CP3 over 17.5 points. Look for him to probably bounce back. Come on, man. The motherfucker had 7 turnovers in the first half. Probably going to get the best of CP3 tonight. And they need that to win this game, to be honest. I believe that. But, yeah, man, I'm on Dallas plus 0.5 point first quarter. You know what I mean? It could be tied and I still win, but I expect Dallas to be up at the end of 1. How you feeling, Wham Bam? I see you got the hoodie, my guy.
You know how I'm feeling, bro. You see the hoodie,
Yeah,
you know what it is. I ain't putting this shit on for nothing. And honestly, if it gets to the Luka show, that's what I'm hoping for, bro. I want to see Luka be a hero ball, do all that shit, and get his teammates not involved in this game because that's how they won last game. It was because, like you said, Reggie Bullock turned back the clock and looked like the New York Knicks. Reggie Bullock got 10 attempts. He got those shots up. And then you think about the other guy, Jalen Brunson, who has been on L's the first few games, in foul trouble early, didn't have that issue in this game. So I think that he's going to be key as far as what they did in the paint is going to be key. I'm not on any early spots here, so I hope my boy Cash there. I'm on the full game. I'm on Phoenix, full game money line. I just think that, like you said, Babano, coming off of a loss this year, they've shown that they're that resilient team. both of these teams are doing that throughout the year. But for the most part, I think Phoenix, like you said, Dutch, is the better team. We'll have the guys available today, and I think they're going to be a little bit more of a field goal attempts, a little bit closer to each other here in this game. And I'm going to give the more efficient team, I believe, is going to be Phoenix tonight. So I like those guys to continue to smirk, bro, because they know if it gets to Luka, bro, being out there hero ball Luka, it's going to be all bad, bro. Y'all see Luka out there doing that. It may be a good live spot, bro, even if they are down as far as Phoenix Suns. I'm going to be looking in the live spot here in this spot as well. I think if they are getting in the paint, you may see them come out ahead early, like my guy Dutch did say. As far as Dallas, I think if they start to get in the paint, they do exactly what they did last game. They have 50 points in the paint. They do something around there. You may see Dallas pull away here, but I think Phoenix Suns is going to be primed to show example here for not just this team, just for the league. Like, look, we really ready for any smoke, and I think they get it done today. Go up 3-0, finish it at the house, and go on to the next Western Conference Finals. That's what I'm thinking Phoenix Suns do. From here on out. So that's where I'm betting today. Taking a money line, man. Just keeping it simple, not touching the spread. Money line, Phoenix.
Yeah, I agree with that. With these short favorites, like 2.5, don't screw around. Take the money line. Minus 145. It's a reasonable price still.
Hey, it's kind of juicy, man. Hey, real quick to follow up on that, 18 points though plus in the paint in Game 3. Just to follow up on what you said, with Bam. Obviously, that was a lot of Jalen Brunson. Attacking to the hole. But everyone act like Phoenix just had a horrible fucking game. CP3 had a horrible game. Booker didn't play that well. These motherfuckers still shot 46% from the 3-point line. You know what I mean? Yeah. Compared to 33, compared to Mavericks, 33%. Have more free throw attempts than them and +9 in the fucking rebounds. They still out-rebounded them up +9. So, I mean, it wasn't like just Phoenix just completely laid an egg. They did things in that game, and Dallas still beat them. So, I get it, though, man. I get it, though. There's a reason why I don't have Dallas full game.
Yeah.
Amen to that. We could both cash out of here. You already know.
Yeah, that's the hope. Dallas early, and then Phoenix closes it out. It closes it out late and gets the victory, no question. Yeah, I like Luka's rebound prop. It's 9.5. He's got like 10 rebounds most games in these playoffs. I think that's good because I don't know about points tonight for Luka because I could see them really trying to keep that from happening tonight in terms of getting the ball out of his hand. So I think the rebound quotient, though, and he needs to help rebounding, and he has. He's been a double-digit rebounder most games in these playoffs for the Dallas Mavericks so far. I just thought 9.5. It's minus 130, minus 140. He gets over that, I think, Luka, in terms of the rebounds tonight in this game. All right, we got the Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Miami Heat, Philadelphia 76ers. Heat leading 2-1, but the Sixers finally break through. They got the Game 3 win on Friday night. Now they'll look to even it up here at the house in Philly. Sixers 2.5-point home favorites, 208 the total in this game. I do like the over a little bit here. I mean, we had a very, very low scoring game 3 the other night, 99-79. Blowout win for the Sixers. I'm going to trust Miami to be a whole lot better than that from the offensive side of things in this game. I think it's kind of like that buy low opportunity here. And it's been one of those series where it's been under, then over, then under. It kind of feels like it's time to go the other way, just like and zigzag with the total here in this series. So I do like over 208. I do lean Miami, but Scott Foster, here he is. This is where he is. He's in Philly tonight for Game 4, and I'd let the conspiracy theory start. But he's, first of all, forget the conspiracy theory. Forget who needs to win the game, which Philly does. He's always been a guy that's favored the home team. Like, look at the long-term home team record, both straight up and against the spread of games officiated by Scott Foster. The home team's done very well. And obviously, not only does Philly need the win, but they happen to be the home team here. So you put 2 and 2 together, and you worry there's going to be some cooking of the books here in favor of the Sixers. Are we giving them a few whistles, a few calls? We'll have to wait and see on that. It's also why I like the over, too, because I think you're going to see more whistles tonight in this game. So I like the over here. And there's a prop for Miami that I like. I lean Miami. Like, I'm not laying points with Philly, even with Foster in the building, because I think Miami's just the better team. And they didn't look like it in Game 3, but I still think they're the better team, and I still think they're going to win this series. So it's Miami plus 2.5 or pass. I just want to make that known right now. I'm not making any sort of recommendation on Philly. There's no way I'm laying points with the Sixers. I do have my concerns for the Heat, but I would take the Heat money line before I take Philly. But what I do like here in this game is a buy low opportunity from a prop standpoint going into Game 4 tonight. Look, Victor Oladipo had a big Game 2. He got, I believe, in some. He didn't shoot well, didn't play well at all. He was a disaster at times in Game 3. Only 6 points in 20 minutes in that game. This is buy low time on Victor Oladipo tonight. His point prop is only 7.5. I think he can get over that number tonight. I think you're going to see Oladipo shoot the ball and be a more of an involved player offensively for the Miami Heat tonight. So that's one that I really like there. Over 7.5 points with Victor Oladipo for the Heat in this game tonight. I think he'll step up, be better in this game against the Sixers. Be careful with Lowry. That's another thing that concerns me about Miami tonight and taking them is Lowry, came back from the injury. He didn't look like he was ready to come back from that injury the way he played. I mean, he was bad from the floor. He got in foul trouble. He didn't look sharp or crisp or in sync at all in that first game back. And, you worry about that a little from the Miami perspective going into the game tonight as well. But lean Miami. Do like the over. Do like the Oladipo prop, as I just mentioned. Skee, what do you think here? Heat Sixers.
I saw somebody in the chat say they're tired of this Scotty stuff. Maybe my boy Wham, that's his boy.
We are too.
Yeah, I'm tired of him too. I don't want to bet on the game.
But we bring it up because it's a thing.
Yeah, I don't want to bet on the game because I know what he's there for. It's not a secret. And I already have the Heat series, like I told y'all. So I'm going to just ride it out. If the Heat win this game, I'll be a happy man because they'll be up 3-1. Teams don't really come back from 3-1. And if they happen to lose, Scotty gives them a little extra push, a little boost, then I just want to bet the Heat heavy next game. So I'm sorry it's not a lot I'm giving y'all today, but that's just how I'm playing it.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Paulie Walnut's asking, team total. I probably will end up on that team total because I feel like I want to take Miami plus the points, but kind of like Golden State last night. Golden State did cover. Miami could, but I think the team total, I feel better a little bit about that than the plus 2.5. If you know what I mean, because Philly could still slip out a victory. But I think Miami, they are going to correct themselves offensively. Like that was not a Miami Heat typical offense. The other 79 points, they were horrendous in that game, shooting the basketball and offensively. A lot more turnovers too. Just not, the typical Eric Spoelstra type of defensive performance or offensive performance from them in that game. So I like that over 103 with their team total. I think that's a good look there. Dutch, what do you think here? Miami Philly game 4.
Yeah, man. Big shout out to THC RZA. Mark, I see you, my dude. Star Child in the building. Alex. Yeah, man. This game, man. This fucking game. I think Philly's gonna win this game. It's like, do I want to bet them? I don't like really betting on Philly. That's just being real. I don't really like betting on them motherfuckers. But I think they're gonna win this game, man. I think, like we talked about, I think you're gonna get a better in Joel Embiid this game. And then game 1, not that he didn't play horrible game 3, he did his thing, but I think he'll be a little more comfortable, around the rim, just doing his thing. He had 18-11 and played 36 minutes, but only 12 field goal attempts, did have 10 free throw attempts. But I believe you'll see probably closer to 20 field goal attempts tonight from Embiid. They really don't have nothing for him. And I'll just be honest, with the way Bam Adebayo is playing, with Embiid on the court, and if he's 80% or better, this series could be a lot closer because Bam I don't know what the fuck that was the other night. He had 3 rebounds in 30 fucking minutes. I don't believe it. He might have hit double digits some points, but he wasn't it. And I don't know. He's been in and out with that injury prior, but I thought he was good to go. Hero with the ankle as well. Like he didn't look that right in game 3. He played a great series up until that point though. But an ankle, that shit can linger a little bit. So I think this is gonna be a series. I really do. And Scott Foster, whatever. I just feel like Embiid will do is Embiid over 24.5 points at plus money. I believe is a solid look. I think he'll have 30 tonight, and I think he's gonna get them done. Harden had 7 turnovers last game. Don't do that. Filled up the stat sheet. He's playing average. Don't turn the ball over 7 times. Do what you did last game. Harris kind of has a matchup. I feel like this is going back to Miami 2-2. I still believe this is Miami series. Don't get it twisted because we fade Philly on the road. But I think they win this game tonight.
All right, liking Philly here to tie this up, and like I say, even if Philly does tie this up, like I said, I'm very confident still we see Miami in the Eastern Conference Final because I don't have any confidence in the Sixers going on the road and winning in South Beach at any point. in this series. So this is still a very important game for the Sixers. I think it's just about every bit the must-win game that for them as it was for them in Game 3 on Friday night. Wham, what do you think here, Miami, Philly?
Man, B came back, opened up the lanes for these guys, got these guys open shots. We called the Danny Green. He had the leading score, bro. Crazy how that game ended up turning out. You got my boy Scotty in the house, though. Man, like y'all said, bro, do we know what's going on here? Because, I mean, last game, it was Ed Malroy, and he won, I believe it was 12 consecutive home wins for the team that he was officiating, and that was the last official that they put in. That's how not saying that's how the Philadelphia won, but they extended that streak to 13 now for Ed Malroy for home games. And then now you're looking at the Scotty's situation. I kind of do agree with you guys with the Philadelphia 76ers. It's just that similar to the last game, we know who the better team really is. And maybe you're not going to get 28 points from Danny Green. You know what I'm saying? I think Danny Green probably goes over the 9.5 points. But I think we won with that last game. I think you're right on point, Babano. I am going to sprinkle on that Victor Oladipo prop, though. I think that's a good look, especially what you said about Kyle Lowry alone. Like, if he's out there, you need somebody that's going to be applying that pressure to the paint. And, he's doing that. And he's hitting his open middies, man. I mean, if he's hitting those open middies in the corner, I love that look, especially going over 7.5, like you said, buy low spot for him that's maybe getting a lot of usage in this game. 25 minutes is what he's averaging in this series so far. So maybe out there to go over that easy. Also, I forgot what else I was going to say. Oh, yeah, my apologies. And then the as far as the total here, man, like, what are we doing here? Honestly, I think the total probably is going to go over here because, like I mentioned about the Embiid factor, these guys are going to play a little bit better offense, and I think you're going to just continue to get a kind of a consistent type of offense coming from the Miami Heat. So I think this total is a little low, bro. So I think we may be able to go over that. But as far as the official play for me in this game, I think I'm not sure yet if it's going to be official, but I'm sprinkling for sure on that Victor Oladipo prop. I think that makes the most sense here, and I might be looking live on the over.
Yeah, I agree. Over. Miami Heat team total over. I'm interested in both of those. And like I said, the Victor Oladipo prop as well. I think buy low. He had a rough game. Who the hell did have a good Game 3 for Miami? Not many people did. And Victor Butler did. Yeah, Butler. Outside of Butler, though, it was pretty rough for that Heat team outside of Jimmy. No doubt about that. So I think Oladipo, one of those players that can step up here. And again, we're not asking him to just have an explode and have a 20-point game. We're asking him to have basically 8 points. 8 points. That's all we need. And I think he can get that. 3 threes or a couple of threes and a 2-pointer.
Just get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Exactly. That's all we're asking for. It can be done, I think, for Victor Oladipo, over 7.5 points in this game. All right, great stuff with Skee, with Dutch, and with Wham for the Sunday edition of the NBA Pub Hub. Make sure you hit the like button. We appreciate 151 live viewers. I know it's Mother's Day. It's Sunday. We're all relaxing, but come on. You can relax and still hit the goddamn like button. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard. You're not going to break your arm or your hand doing it. Hit the like button. We appreciate that very much. All right, we got best bets coming up. We've got Dutch's freshest look coming up right after this. All right, Southtown 101. When you're in San Antonio, Texas, stop in. Great food, drinks, live music, DJs, karaoke. Manscaped, promo code PubSports. 20% off your purchase, Lawnmower 4.0 or any Manscaped product with promo code PubSports. And MyBookie.ag. promo code Pub Sports. NBA playoffs, NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, ongoing daily, MLB, UFC every week, USFL, and more. Sign up for an account. Bitcoin accepted currency for your deposit. MyBookie.ag, promo code Pub Sports. All right, best bets and Dutch's freshest look for this Sunday edition of the NBA Pub Up. Wham, we'll start with you. What do you like for best bet?
Since I got the Phoenix spread at the Phoenix money line at minus 135, I think it's only right if I line shot for y'all. I think I seen it at minus 141, available right now for the Phoenix money line. It's just it's off to the back-to-backs for me. 16-4 on the back-to-back straight up. I think they win today and get these guys out the paint. So I'm taking the Phoenix Suns money line. Minus 140, 142 available right now. So you get that one right there available at FanDuel, I believe.
All right, there it is. Phoenix Suns money line around that minus 140 to 45 range for Wham with his best bet for this Sunday. All right, Dutch, freshest look.
Yeah, man. Same game, freshest look. We're going to look on the other side, though. We're going to pull what we like to call first thing in the morning, a little quickie. You know what I'm saying? First quarter, Luka the motherfucking Don gets it done. Going to give me the full 12 minutes. They're up plus. They got plus point and a half. Take a money line, whatever the fuck you want. It's good money. The Mavs first motherfucking quarter.
All right, Dallas Mavericks first quarter for Dutch with his freshest look here for this Sunday. Skee, what do you like for best bet?
Yeah, I'm not going to give you anything for today, but I'll tell you the best bet for me right now is take the Celtics to win in 6 plus 600 and the Celtics to win in 7 plus 225. One of them wins, you have some profit.
That's a really good look because I think that is probably going to go 6 or 7, and definitely still Boston a real shot still to win that series. As long as they win tomorrow.
Or something,
I like that Sparks first half with my boy Tease as well. I think you're getting that at minus 4 right now. I like that too.
The first half is minus 4?
Huh? I think the first half minus 4. It was at 2.5.
So what's
I moved to?
I don't have the lines in front of me. What's the full
game? Is I think 7. I think it's at 7.
See, I could give you my looks, but all the lines move, bro. I bet the Sparks minus 5. I bet. I mean, I just think
early bird gets the worm with WNBA first few days of the year. Yeah.
I'm on the minus 4 though, so you know what I'm saying. I'm on the minus 4 Sparks first half. I'm on the ass end of that, but it's Mother's Day, y'all. I gotta get shit ready.
I still think the Sparks could win by double digits. I mean, the Fever, they're still. I mean, they got a lot of young players, but they're still not good. They're still terrible. Last year they lost by like 14 points per game. So I got Sparks minus 5, minus 7. I still think they could win the game by double digits. The Lynx and Mystics game, I bet that one under 163.5 is down to 160. I think it's kind of closer to where it should be, but I still think you can get under that number. For the Seattle and Aces game, we've seen them play plenty of times, and it's extremely fast-paced and high-scoring game. So Aces going to push the pace. I like over 177. I got over 176, but 177, same thing. We need the same thing to win.
All right. And unlike the other day, Dutch just taking it all in. No remarks or comments of any kind today.
Well, I'm about to say the fucking chat kept asking about everyone. So, hey, we gave you what the fuck you wanted. Now give us what the fuck we want and hit the motherfucking like button. God damn it. Yeah, man.
I know WNBA looks, even after I know the lines have moved, but shit, he didn't have to say anything about him, and he gave you his look still. So there you go. Hit that like button. That's what it's about. Make sure you do that. All right. So we got through everybody's best bet except mine. So my best bet is going to be here tonight. I'm going to go with the Miami-Philly game over 208. I'm going to go with that. I think it's just one of those game series where we're going to see zigzag with the total. Under in game 3. I think we go over tonight. Actually, 207.5 is out there at a couple books. So there we go. That's my best bet for Sunday. Cashed with Golden State team total over last night. See if we can do it again here. Miami, Philadelphia, over 207.5 for me for best bet here on this Sunday NBA Pub Up show. And that's a wrap. We're done. Enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day. Enjoy the Sunday and all the action. And we'll be back tomorrow, Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for our Monday edition of the NBA Pub Up. For Skee, for Dutch, for Wham, I'm Ian Cameron. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy the games and good luck. And we'll be back tomorrow, Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific for another playoff edition of the NBA Pub Up right here on Pub Sports Radio. Dutch, take us home.
Yeah, man. You know where it's at, Pub Sports Radio. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Yo, salute to all the Mom Dukes out there and all the real ones. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed. Let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.